Boom. Yo, what up, everybody? We back. I'm Lou McClain.
I'm Eka G.
Earl Rogers. I think we gotta fix the camera just a little because it's not showing my whole lemon head. There we go. Oh, we on TikTok, man, and also, damn, Joe Grits. What up, Joe Grits? What up, everybody, man? Yo, Grits, I really want to know. I'm gonna ask you now. I'm gonna ask him next time. Yeah, I want to ask him a serious question when he get on the show, man. Oh. Y'all don't forget to share this though, man. Listen, we appreciate everybody, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in right now. Yo, listen, we got a big show today.
Huge show today.
We got a big show.
Big show. Who we got on?
We got, where it's at? Because we got a lot of paperwork now. A lot of paperwork. We got paperwork. We got mayor candidate John Gomes. Yes. That is big, man. That is real big right there.
ParkedCarConvos.
And we got Bridgeport Strong's Bridgeport own.
Yes.
Shayna Taylor. Shout out to Shayna, man. Yeah, shout out to Shayna, man. Listen. Also, if you in here, say what up. You know, we see a lot of people joining already and stuff. Do a check-in right now, man. Do a quick check-in.
Let us know you in here. Yeah, we doing attendance. Raise your hand.
Yes, we doing attendance right now. But listen, we got a big show today, man.
We do.
I'm not even gonna lie, I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too.
I'm nervous because I don't want nobody coming at me, man.
Exactly.
I don't want nobody coming at me. Listen. What you think earlier?
Listen, yeah. So before we have our guest on today, you guys, y'all know this is a little more serious topic than we usually do. So we just want to let you know that, you know, the guest today does not represent the views of ParkedCarConvos. We are not, you know, asking you or pressuring you to vote for anybody. You need to do your own homework. This is an open platform. We want to ask the questions, and you do your due diligence on all the candidates and vote for who you think is best. Okay.
Thanks.
That's a fact.
Facts.
That's a fact. Who that? Cecilia right there. Shout out to Cecilia, man, tuning in. Shout out to Amanda Fleming. Shout out to Mika K.
Shout out to Monique.
Yo, shout out to Monique. Yo, it's so many people jumping in, man. It's hard to keep up right now, man. But also, what we did do, we added. Oh, I want to click that right there.
What's that?
World Star Trap. What up,
I
Trap?
can't see.
That's
y'all.
oh yeah, that's what we did do. I don't know if you could go in and you can see the link.
I saw it, yeah.
Our link to our YouTube page.
Yeah.
Very first YouTube page with us three on there, ParkedCarConvos, man. Because soon we're going to be going worldwide and we're going to announce everybody that's been riding with us from the beginning. We're going to shout you out, everything, man.
Period.
So once we go worldwide, you already know what it is, though, man.
Going up.
Follow our YouTube page right
subscribe.
there. Yes, go subscribe to our YouTube page. The link is, where the link at?
It opens up right at the bottom.
Oh, at the very bottom right there. Click the link, subscribe to our YouTube page. If you just did it, if you click the link and you subscribe, can you just say done? Done. That's all we want.
Yeah.
We're going to give you 30 seconds. Just say done.
Subscribe that to it.
Yes.
And as you guys are coming in, you know, like, comment, share.
Please share.
Show us some love. It's free, you guys.
It's free. Yes. You want to hold that, Earl? Earl going to hold that in the back, man. Look, see, I ain't even blocking him now. We're going to keep Earl holding.
I might have to get me one of them. I might have to get a chain that says please share with it.
Yo, don't forget, man. Listen. Oh, man. Yo, shout out to Toya. Can somebody cash at me? I need an oil change. Come on, man. Come on.
No loitering. No loitering in the comments. Okay? Let's not do that.
Yo. Got somebody here already.
Yes. Oh. Open it up.
I hope that ain't the police.
Ooh, let's see who's here.
Oh, wow. Look, wow. Hey.
How are you?
Hey, oh, we got gifts.
Oh.
Don't forget to like the link, click the link and follow or subscribe to our YouTube. Please share. Hey, what's this?
This is a basket I'm raffling.
You might listen. You over there talking too sweet right now.
You
talking too sweet right now. You like, this is the basket I'm raffling.
I'm gonna present it. Oh wait, hold on. Turn it the other way. Yeah.
Well, why
All right,
don't
y'all.
you introduce yourself first?
Yeah, get in there.
Hi everyone, my name is Cookie. The name of my company is When the Cookie Crumbles. I clean and organize people's lives.
Now, why do you call it the cookie crumbles?
Because one, I wanted a company with my name in it,
Yep.
so that everybody could know that when Cookie is about to do a job for you, that she's gonna represent herself, which is Cookie.
Look at
So-
that. So what we doing with this right here, though?
Okay, so these are some of the favorite products that I use when I go into people's homes
Yep.
and I clean their homes. I put a little extra stuff in that I like body wash, like the Febreze. Like, these are my favorite things that I like.
Yep.
So I figured that I would put it into a basket and raffle it off because like, I like the Lysol products, especially during COVID. During COVID, Lysol was like the best product to use when you were trying to kill the coronavirus germs. So this is all the products that I use, and I got hand wash in there because it's very important that we wash our hands with soap and water versus using hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer is just a quick when you can't get to the sink. But to really be effective with killing the germs, you need to use soap and water and at least wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. If you sing the happy birthday song, then you completed washing. That's just the. Yeah, that's just
No,
the,
that's some educational information for,
That's
these
just
nasties out here washing hands.
How much do one of these baskets cost?
So one of these baskets go for about $35 to $40. It all depends what you want. I do baskets that cost more. I do baskets that cost less. So it's whatever you want.
Can I see that real quick?
Sure.
They in there. Somebody, hey,
Cookie.
Cookie, somebody just said, I love you, Cookie.
I love you
Damn, this
too.
is heavy, man. Listen,
Turn it the other way.
we giving this away right now. ParkedCarConvos, we raffling it off to the person. We doing stars?
Yes,
Whoever
to
send
the
the most
person who
stars.
says the most stars.
Whoever
guys.
send the most
And
stars.
these is name brand items too. Ain't no off brand stuff
Yes.
up in here.
Name
So you know what I'm
brand
saying?
Hey, you need to be on Shark Tank. You need to be on Shark Tank. Whoever send the most stars right now, you get this basket. And what else did you offer that you said you was coming to?
And
Coming to bring to the.
and I am offering an hour of my cleaning and organization time, so that I can come into your life or come into your home and help you out for the hour. Because one of the things when it comes to business, if you tell a friend, then they're gonna tell a friend, and they're gonna tell a friend. So that my company could be well known, because word of mouth is the best type of advertisement.
That's a fact.
Yep.
That's
So-
a fact. Now this is right here the raffle. This one we're gonna do.
Yeah, so someone just said do numbers or something. So
Do you want to do numbers?
we can do
1 to
numbers.
50.
Nah, one to 100. It
One
gotta
to
be.
100,
We
one
can't
to
make it
100.
that. So
Right,
we
what's
got.
the number?
Can I
What's the
see
number?
this?
What's the number?
We gonna see. I can't put up my fingers because last time Trav said I put my fingers up last time, so I'm actually gonna put it in the phone. So what we gonna do is we gonna put numbers, right? It's 1 through 100. The first one, whoever won the first one, you get this right here. Whoever won the second one, you get this right here. This is an hour free of her cleaning service right here. So y'all want to start? 1 through 100.
Let's go.
So
We
1
got
through 100, y'all.
1 through
Let's
100.
go.
Oh, share this. If you ain't share this, I ain't giving you the gift. That's all I'm gonna say. It's 100 and something people in here, and I know it's more people watching that
Must
didn't click
share to
on.
qualify.
You have to share. In order for you to qualify, you have to share this. If you ain't share this,
What's the number?
Yeah, what's the number?
oh shit. Hold on. Let me write it down right now.
Because I'm looking at it.
Oh yeah. I forgot that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. That. I don't wait because
Just
people.
put it in right here. Okay.
All right.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just that?
Yeah. We checking on the lookout, man.
Let's go. Put them numbers
Listen,
up.
if you ain't shared it, you don't qualify. That's all I gotta say.
So who wins the second one?
Whoever, we gonna do the numbers on that one too then, I
Oh,
guess.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
We gonna do the numbers on
Let's
that
see,
one
we
too.
got-
Give us
Going
two
through,
numbers
going
then, and
through.
we'll just do it
Oh,
right now.
two numbers?
So,
All right, so I'll
so
pick.
that's the first one, and then what's the
And
second
then
one?
the second one,
That wins
when
the
we
cleaning.
started, we'd do
2 to 300.
we'd do
Oh, okay.
So that wins this?
no, That one is this one.
Okay, so somebody won that one already.
Damn! Nah, who won that one?
Monique Petway.
Monique Petway. Damn! Nah, you told her?
No,
We got our first
I
winner.
don't know.
Oh, all right.
We got our first winner.
Monique Petway. Damn!
So that wins this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Monique
that one's that
Petway.
way.
Monique, shout out to Monique Petway.
And now-
If you didn't share this, man, you don't get this.
And now we're just waiting to who wins a clean house, y'all.
Now y'all can still pick a number right here.
go,
Starting
let's
up,
go.
you get an hour of free service right here from the Cookie Crumbles. Right?
Yeah, when the cookie crumbles.
When the cookie crumbles. How long you been in business?
Actually, I've been in cleaning and organization business for
Come on,
almost
man,
40
get these
years.
40 years.
Almost 40 years.
So that means you go, look, you doing a thumbs up and it's doing a thumbs up. So that means you clean behind the fridge, the stove, all of that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what happened is I've been in healthcare, which I'm in charge of housekeeping and laundry.
Yup.
And then I always had my own cleaning company, but you would only get me by word of mouth. You had to know somebody that knew me. And because I was doing it for so many years, I know that there's so many people that life is just
Oh, sorry, was somebody won?
Somebody won?
Oh, that's
Oh, who?
Nessa.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, Nessa won. Shout to Nessa, man. Shout to Nessa. Nessa, if you ain't share this, or Monique Petway, if you ain't share this, y'all disqualified.
Here it is, so we repoing
That's all I'm
it.
saying. Yeah, we repoing stuff,
So you've
man.
been in business for 40 years?
So I've been cleaning people homes for about 40 years, but I really just would do people that I know, or if you recommended me, then I would go to you. I really wasn't making a big deal about it because, you know, I had children growing up and different things like that. So I didn't really give it my all for my business. But now that my children are grown and now that I know I'm good at what I do, and I really want people to be organized in their lives, because what happens is that we procrastinate, and we procrastinate because we're overwhelmed, because we are afraid for the fear of the unknown. And people, when you can't come into your house and be happy and comfortable, because you got to remember, every aspect of your house represents something in your life, whether it's your financials, whether it's your love life, whether it's health. It represents. So if you got clutter and you got stuff that really don't belong there, we need to clear this out so that you can find the happiness in your life. And one of the things that we want you to do, and I want you to do, when you get up in the morning, before you say your prayers or whatever you do, make your bed. Make your bed, because when you come home from a long day of work and you walk into the place that you spend your sleep time at, and you look, and if everything is chaotic and you look at that bed and that bed is made, oh my God, that's such a wonderful feeling, because all the surroundings around it doesn't even matter, because that place of comfort is made.
Yes. Babe.
So also too, when you have to wash your dishes, people.
Wash your dishes, people.
Because we don't.
You know what though? You know what though?
This is true.
But we haven't gotten to where can they even find you and book you at?
Okay. So,
Yeah, they need to find and book you. Yup.
Okay. So where you can find me is that I do have cards and I do have flyers.
Do you have one?
Yes. This
You got a
is one of my
flyer.
Flyers.
Right here.
Yes.
It's
And
probably
I-
backwards,
wait a minute.
but
And
I'll post
wait a minute,
it.
Let me tell them. I also have packages based on my name and my business.
Yep.
So I have a package that's called Don't Cry Over Spilt Milk. That's one package where it's organizing closets, cleaning windows. I have another package where it's milk and cookies.
Milk.
Okay, milk and cookies. This
killing
represents
me
me
right
of
now.
my business, where I do general cleaning the bathroom. I do have clients that will hire me just to clean their bathroom. If that's what you need me to do, that's what I'll do.
Somebody asked how much is a package.
How much is a package? It all depends what package that you want. I will talk with you one-on-one so that because every package varies.
Y'all listen, if your house is nasty, man, call her up. She the best
And
cleaner around.
We're gonna post her contact information on the page so you guys can reach out to her.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for these gifts too. This is
And
amazing.
thank you. Yes, this is big
No
right here.
problem.
This
No
is
problem.
amazing.
Yeah, listen, if you ain't shared this, man, you ain't getting this. I'm just glad you know. I don't think I'm giving it to her. I'm keeping it. I'm sorry, Monique. I'm sorry, man. It got lost.
Find out, y'all.
It got lost.
You have to give it to them.
Thank you for coming, though.
No problem. So I want to leave you with this. When your life is crumbling and falling apart, you call Cookie, and she'll put all the pieces back together.
Oh, I love that.
Hey.
And we got our first stars. Thank you, Shayna Torres.
Yeah, shout out, man, to her sending stars, man. You got that right there?
Shout out to the winners.
Shout out to the winners.
Shout out to the winners,
Shout out
man.
to the
Don't
winners.
forget to share this, man. Oh, that's upside down right there.
Go ahead, put it up there.
Send some stars, man, to support, man. Send stars to support right there. There's nothing to send
Please send
stars,
stars.
man. That's her. Now we got to get in. She was deep.
Yes.
She was deep. She had me up here like I was feeling
It's so
it.
true. When your house is cluttered, your mind is cluttered. It's so true.
Yeah, that's a fact. But I need to
You need to put that there.
I don't know if I'm giving this to Monique. I'm sorry. Monique, I'm
I
sorry,
hope you
Monique.
know where he lives, Monique.
Monique, this is big, man. Hold on, yo. This is big.
I hope you know where he lives because he's trying to take your gift.
Yo, he's taking a body wash out your car, yo. Out your package.
Yeah, Monique, you missing some bottles, yo. That's all I'm gonna say, Monique, man. Yo, you missing some bottles, man. Nah, I'm joking, Monique. I'm joking. She said wow, man. She said wow. But the numbers was 5 and 22. That was the numbers right there, man. That was the numbers. But let's get into our first topic.
Oh,
It's crazy.
Drum roll.
Did y'all see that Blueface came out and said to the world that Meg Thee Stallion apparently gave him some head?
I agree.
Wait, what?
I agree.
You agree that she gave him head?
I agree Meg gave him some top. You know why? Because Meg was dipping. I even DM'd Meg. Meg responded to me. Yo, real shit. Meg is cool. She cool. But I can't tell y'all, you know. But Meg, yo, I think Blueface did get some top, man. And people were like, he lying, this and that. I don't think
She was wildin' when she first came out.
She was
She
wildin'.
getting bust
She was
down.
wildin'. She
was
hit me
getting
back.
bust
Like,
down.
I said, yo, sorry for your moms, whatever and stuff. And she hit me back like, yo, thank you, boo. I was like, boo! Oh! I still got the... I ain't even gonna do that, man. I ain't even gonna do that. Yo, shout out to whoever sent them stars, man.
Shayna must be rolling it down. She said
Yeah.
stars, but... no, it was 5 and 22. So
5 and 22.
Nessa sent quite a few numbers, so that's why you probably
she
thought
said
it was
that.
7.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, listen, go back to that, though. After that topic, I just wanted to mention something. If you have clothes for a 5-year-old boy, a newborn boy, and a 6-year-old girl, inbox me. Somebody need help. They don't want to be, they want to remain anonymous. So if you got clothes, anything, shoes, whatever, let us know, whatever and stuff. You know, ParkedCarConvos, man, we here to help everybody, man.
Yes.
We're here to help everybody.
Definitely. So for those of you who don't know, Blueface was on Jason Lee's show, and that's where it came out. And like Blue said, a lot of people think he's lying.
A lot of people do.
But first of all, I think it's so corny of anybody to like spill that type of tea. Like, you know, like, why do y'all do
Maybe
that?
spilling the tea.
I mean,
Because men be talking a lot.
Well, that's true. That's true. And I mean, but if you busted down a while ago, you gonna just be like, I busted down. That's it.
I mean, everybody doing a little bit of telling these days.
Men do a lot.
You don't think Meg let him hit it?
That's not for me to say. Like, I
Did
mean,
Meg, did Tori hit it? Yeah,
about
you female. We need.
Listen,
Yo, did y'all think Blueface lying?
I
I
don't
think
think
she's
he's lying.
dead, but he's corny for telling everyone. Risa,
Risa, I think the same. He is corny, but she's been very like, you know, there's a lot of
What?
there's a lot, right? The baby, there's a lot of people who have come out and say that they had their, you know, experience with Meg. So
I see, somebody said he's a newborn. I don't know, for the baby. He's a newborn though. Somebody said he's lying. Oh, and, the newborn is a boy, and, the 5-year-old, is a boy, and the 6-year-old is a girl.
Okay.
But I honestly think, I don't think he's lying.
H
I don't think so.
H is in the comments. Hey,
What up,
he
H?
was the one who started this with Lou, right?
Oh, yeah.
H says she let the whole industry. Come on
H,
now.
read the comment. Read it. No, read it. Read
You
it.
better do your research on your girl.
She let the whole industry hit.
That's a fact. I think so.
Well,
Nah, we don't get paid for smart water, but I ain't
well,
promoting that.
speaking of hitting, like, when do you guys think is the appropriate time to start smashing? Like, after you start dating, after you go on the first date, like, how long should you wait?
Like when you first meet a person, that same night. That same night.
No, come on.
I'm being very realistic. That same night, the same night, y'all should be having sex. If y'all go on a date, y'all should be having sex.
Barry agrees with you. He said first date.
I mean, Barry's an inbox creep. He's an inbox creep. He ain't by inbox.
Keon said 2 hours.
2 hours, same night.
Yeah.
If
I
we
want to
go-
hear from the ladies.
Yeah, ladies, exactly. Comment. When do y'all think it's appropriate?
And don't get up here and lie either. 'Cause
Exactly.
I know some of y'all. Don't lie.
That's a fact. Yo, the same night though. I think it's the same night.
What's the longest each of you waited to?
And we're gonna ask you the same question, so you
the
can't.
longest,
No,
but I said the longest.
the longest. All right. The longest I waited. 4 months.
Ooh.
4 months.
Who
but
was that? I want to know who that was.
I don't. I mean, I want to. You know what? I should say it.
No,
Nah. I ain't gonna start no trouble. I'm gonna start trouble. Nah, I ain't gonna start trouble. You know what? I waited 4 months. And
How was
and then after it was alright. It wasn't what I expected though.
after waiting 4 months?
4 months, yeah. After waiting 4 months, but
I might have
after
waited longer than that. I was in high school though.
How long you waited?
I think like 8 months.
I waited 9 in high school. I still ain't never hit it.
I ain't want no kids, man.
I still ain't never. Yeah, the shorty. Yeah, I never hit it, man.
Well, you was in high school, so what, she let
I
you
was in
touch
high
it?
school, nothing. Went to the crib, everything. 9 months. She hit me up talking about, yo, I got in my feeling you cheating, my guts and stuff. And I ain't gonna front, I was smashing a big girl at the time. It was a big girl. She was about
What's
300-400.
wrong with a big girl?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yo, nothing is wrong with big girl, by the way, yo. Nothing is wrong. But I waited 4 months, and just to let you know, if you make a man wait like that amount of time, and when he get it, he gonna dog you.
I agree.
That motherfucker better.
I agree with
It better
that.
be
gonna
good
dog
if you
you.
wait that long, because you
I
wait that
agree.
long and you don't waste
Someone-
all your time. I don't know.
That's true too. Someone said
trash.
the real question is when y'all think it's a good time to give it up.
The first day.
What are you talking
The
about?
first day, you should be giving it up.
Dang. Nobody
The
got time to
first,
waste here.
yeah, y'all want, yo, and again, man, y'all, how long for you? Cause you ain't even
Yeah,
answered.
man,
Yeah.
explain.
I really don't. I say don't put a time frame on it.
Nah, you
No.
fighting the question
Wait,
now.
but what's the
You
question?
turning around.
Yeah, you
What-
going
gotta-
talking
you
about-
let it go.
I
What's
don't
the
think-
question?
Stay on
How
track
long?
here. Let's
If
go.
a man wanted to hit it the first night, would you let him?
If I'm
Oh,
attracted,
we
yes.
got a guy.
Oh,
yeah.
we got another guest here.
Uh-oh.
Damn, I forgot to lock the doors.
Right
man.
on time, Shayna.
I forgot to lock the doors, man.
What is up?
She needs
What's
some
up? Oh yeah, cause we got another woman in
Yes,
here.
we got Shayna in here.
We got. Oh, she gotta turn that down.
Sorry, guys.
Yo, don't forget to share this, man. Share this, like Earl's saying, man. Share this.
I agree with Jack. Jackie Banks said we grown first date. I agree, like we grown, so that's why I say don't put a time on it. It's just when I want to.
First date. So Shayna,
Hey guys.
Shayna, before you introduce yourself and stuff, right?
What's up?
You know we are grown all in here, right?
Right.
We all grown.
I am scared about this question. But go
I
ahead.
just want to clarify it.
All
You know
right.
we all grown.
Yes.
How long would you make a man wait?
So this is a bad question for me. I am not sexually active right now.
You celibate, okay.
So
Wait, you a nun?
I don't see no nut outfit.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
I don't see no
I'm
nun
not a
outfit.
nun, but I'm not sexually active right now. I was.
They got so quiet. They don't even know what that means. They're like, what?
I was experienced with one person for a while, and after that person, I just don't. I don't want to jump into nothing with nobody else. I take my body and who I locked, soul ties and all those kind of things that they say. I take that serious. So I didn't lose my virginity till college. So
Oh, damn.
you put me on the spot, Lou. But
I
you know,
didn't know. My bad.
Sorry.
Well,
Damn. Oh, so all right. So how long? Wait, we gonna
How
get
about
to this.
I
No.
Wait, you know what?
Hold on,
Wait.
now.
No, we can't. You know what? Because let's let her introduce herself.
Oh yeah,
and say
you know
what?
what?
She does.
That's a fact.
And then
That's a fact.
after you learn what she does, you will understand why she got to take it slow with the cut.
Hold on, before she introduces herself, I just want to say something to the camera. If you celibate, right, and you use the vibrator, you're not celibate
At all.
That's all I'm gonna say. Now you can introduce yourself.
You got.
That's what I'm coming in.
Gotta say.
What's up, Bridgeport? It's your girl, Shayna Taylor, and I am known as a community advocate out here in Bridgeport. I've been involved in the community. I'm a teacher for the last 10 years. I've been hands-on and trying to make change in Bridgeport. I know what it's like to be born here and raised and come up and want more. You can't get more. You're trying your best. You do what you got to do, but the city is... It's one hell of a city, and I decided I was one of those people that was like always writing my little points of views on Facebook and doing things like that. And I was like, what would happen if I actually got involved and tried to fight for change and got involved and learned about what was going on in the city and, you know, just really stepped in instead of just talking about it. So that's what I did. I'm one of the founders of Bridgeport Strong, and we try to show a positive light. Thank you. We try to show a positive light to Bridgeport because all we had was like doing it local. And at first, all you saw was a bunch of murders all the time. Mm-hmm. So Bridgeport Strong came and we just wanted to be like that highlight, like Bridgeport is a dope city. We have so much talent here. We have amazing businesses here. We want to showcase the good that we got. So Bridgeport Strong was created to do just that. And we around. I got my unrigged Bridgeport sweater on because we trying to make change. It's supposed to be the year of change. And that's what we trying to do.
I love it. I love it. You speak so strong.
Yeah, shout out to Do Your Local too because I know that it takes
don't
a lot.
be
It takes a lot to do what he's
Yeah.
doing. So shout out to him too.
Don't be
But
twisty, but you know what I'm saying? There wasn't a lot of platforms that was showing, highlighting Bridgeport in a positive light. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Hold on, doing it local in here or something?
no, but I just want to.
Oh, I thought he was in here. I thought. Yo, Steve, you ignore me, bro. I'm trying to.
And Steve does support Bridgeport Strong. He has shared a lot of our positive
Exactly.
statuses.
So that's
He has done more with just showing like just certain things.
Yeah.
He does do better now. So
Yep.
I would give him that.
Okay, perfect. I like that. I like that a lot.
I'm all about unity and love. I'm not about
Exactly.
nothing else.
Yeah.
But you also work with a lot of children.
Yes, I do. I work with the youth. I work with 100 Girls Leading, and we just out here try to create change. So I started sharing my voice for like families that wasn't able to do so. And that's where I came about.
Oh, we damn, I forgot. Look, we got into talking because you were saying you were celibate, but
Oh, man. Come on.
you were celibate.
That's not what I came out here to talk about.
I know. I'm
guys.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's my reputation.
Yo, listen, we got you a trophy right here. This is one of our trophies.
Don't make me cry up here.
we started giving it out. You can keep it. It's going in the handbooks because believe me, when we blow up,
Right.
you're gonna be like, I've been on ParkedCarConvos before.
That's going up. I'm framing that.
Look, I laminated and everything already for you. So look.
All right, guys.
Look it up.
So, thank you.
Yes.
I love this.
Don't forget to share, man. Don't forget to share.
I'm not. Thank you so much.
Look, you want to get in that next topic real quick?
While we wait for our other guests, you can join in on the topic.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go.
So, well, what should we do next? Because we had quite a few good topics. We didn't know what to like really choose.
You want
You pick it. You the woman. Ladies first.
Put up there?
You want to speak on that?
What?
You want? Go ahead. I mean, what
Go
Earl
ahead.
said. Go ahead, Earl. Go ahead, Earl.
Earl gonna do it.
Go ahead, Earl. Go ahead, Earl.
Yo. All right, y'all. So I was on Facebook earlier, and I put up.
You gotta speak up a little bit, Earl.
Hold on.
Come on, Earl. You acting like you the guest right now, bruh.
I am a guest. I got the floor, so I'm a guest having the floor.
Oh, you gotta look on Facebook, bruh.
So Earl put up a post, you guys, earlier. That quite a few of you were commenting on, and basically he wanted to know: have you ever forgotten that you had sex with someone?
I did. I can't. I mean, I know. Listen, Shayna.
You're a mini man.
Listen, Shayna. I did forget. I forgot. I had sex with Laura. I forgot. I mean, damn, my bad. I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Hey, look at our nigga guest. Look at our another guest right here. Oh man, Mr. John Gomes. Hey, Shane, you want to let him in the back?
Oh yeah, Earl got us.
Yeah, Earl got him on the back.
We put Earl in the truck.
Earl got in the back.
We put Earl in the truck, y'all.
It's at 7:30. I'm 7:30.
Look
Yes,
at my
he right
boy.
on
Look,
time.
how you doing, John? How you doing? Hey, hey.
Hi, I'm Eka. Nice to meet you.
That's Eka. That's Earl. You already know me.
Nice to meet you.
You know Shayna already. Yup. Look at that.
You
Hey,
guys.
also, we just gave Shayna her trophy as well. Hey, John, listen, man, we wanted to give you this too, laminated. So when we blow up, look, yes,
Appreciate it.
look at that. Look, we got both of our guests up in here now. Now we got to put our suit and ties on right now. All right, we got to put our suit and ties. Yeah, not that subject.
Not that.
Not that.
I'm so happy he came in.
I was listening.
Oh man.
I was like, Dad, I walked in here in a conversation. I was ready to share that with Bridgeport. There's a lot going on in my DMs when I leave here.
A lot.
Yeah.
My bad,
I
Shayna.
couldn't
My
imagine.
bad, Shayna. My bad.
When Jace Brown said, "Why the black dude gotta sit in the back?"
That's great.
First of all, Lou is black too.
I guess I gave my seat up.
All right, you guys. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't need an introduction, but with everything that's been going on lately, but why don't you introduce yourself, John?
Well, I appreciate the opportunity. Congratulations on bringing the voice to the majority. We need a platform like this to continue a conversation that's casual, but it's informative and really touches on who we are and what we expect of Bridgeport. My name is John Gomes. I'm your candidate for mayor for the great city of Bridgeport. Been living in the city of Bridgeport for about 42 years. Homegrown.
Wait, you telling too much. We gotta ask you these questions.
Oh yeah. He's ready. Look, he's ready.
They're asking if you could talk up. You can move up.
You
too
can
if
move.
want.
Actually, hold on. No. John,
you know
no.
what?
This is what we gonna do. John, you can sit in the driver's side.
They letting John get in the front. You ain't never do that for nobody. All right.
No, you did it for Bobby.
Oh, for Bobby. All right, shout out to Bobby.
Sure it is.
All right, y'all. We're going to move him up to the front so you can hear him
That's
loud and
Bessie, I
clear.
That's a lot of pressure. You good?
I'm good.
All right.
Okay, so you are from Bridgeport.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Right here from Cape Verde Island on July 31st,
That was one of our
1981.
questions, too.
Oh, thank
Where
you.
you from?
I was going to guess that. I thought he was
Cape
Cape Verdean. Okay.
Cape Verdean. Yeah, I came here in 1981.
1981.
Nice.
Grew up right there in the Hollow section of Bridgeport, Nanago Park.
Oh, he's from the Hollow, y'all.
You play ball at Nanago Park?
I played soccer.
Oh,
Ball, I was like,
I know you guys probably have a lot of questions as well, so we're going to take some from y'all as well later on. But just give us some time to get there. So you already answered a couple of our questions. Yes. But you are not a stranger to politics in Bridgeport, right?
No.
You've already been
I've been involved in the political atmosphere for a few years now.
Okay.
So I understand what correct politics can do in our lives. I understand when it's asserted correctly based on what we need in Bridgeport and how we can move it in the right direction. And that's why I'm here running for mayor.
This is your first time running?
No, I ran back in 2010. It's a complete different person when you look at experience, you look at maturity, you look at experience overall from both the municipal side and also from the personal side. So it's a complete different man that you see before you.
When you were working before?
When I ran back in 2010.
When you ran back then, okay. I can't see y'all questions right now, so Lou.
you want to ask? Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to
start
get
off with that.
Okay.
With those, yeah.
All right, so I mean, we got a ton of questions.
A ton of people. Hey, John.
I'm sure.
Literally,
I'm
I
sure.
had maybe 300 to 400
Right.
questions
I mean,
of people.
I talked to him. He said, "Do you want the question?" I said, "No, because I should have the answers to all the questions."
That's
you
right.
have
That's
because
right.
I'm living Bridgeport.
Yeah.
Well, that's an interesting question, actually. So, someone said, "What are you going to do for the black people?" I mean, he has to do something for all the people in Bridgeport, right? But
I'm a representative of all people of Bridgeport. I speak 5 languages. I can read and write. And I think when you look at Bridgeport, you look at the culture diversity that we have and the representation of languages and so forth. I'll be a mayor of all people, and that's what we have to be in order to unite and move Bridgeport forward. We represent that 84% that's being underrepresented right now, and we need to step up, unite, and make Bridgeport ours.
And I just want to answer somebody in the comments that now I can't see your questions. I have our questions that we have written down up. So
First,
Lou's
we gotta
looking
get
at the
to your
questions. Lou's looking at y'all questions, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna get to that.
We're
Okay?
gonna get to your questions.
So that's what I was trying to
I'm
say.
sure y'all going in and out.
They are.
comments.
They is right now.
Anyways, okay, so recently, we're just gonna get right to it. Recently, this issue has arose about the ballots, the absentee ballots,
Right.
and I believe you've been the lead on this situation, correct?
Right.
Because basically, for those of you who don't know, there's currently a
Lawsuit.
lawsuit.
happened.
Oh, okay.
And he might can't touch on certain
I filed a
things.
lawsuit against the city because technically what happened
Oh.
is on September 12th, when the polls were closed, I won the election on the polls for 471 votes. And what transpired during the night is that we lost by 251 votes. And God-given, there was an evidence that was given to me that showed the absentee stuffing on illegal absentee stuffing in the ballot box, which was captured not only on city camera, in City Hall, by elected officials that hold high position within the democratic system in Bridgeport, and that it has brought a lot of exposure as to, in the past there has been many questions because absentee ballot has kind of determined the winner. And it's always like, wow, how? And I think the substantial amount of evidence that we have now put forward have really kind of brought light as to how and why.
And this isn't the first time, actually, isn't that this has been
In 2019,
alleged.
yes.
So
Yeah.
why don't you go ahead and talk about that?
So y'all know that Ganem has been our mayor for years, over 10 years, and what we keep hearing is that we keep allegedly hearing that there's a lot of cheating going on with absentee ballots, not with just our mayor elections, but in other municipal elections too. So in 2019, when Marilyn Moore won, it's the same thing that happened. She beat Ganem at the polls, but Ganem won by absentee ballots. So then, which the city's kind of like is divided now, because it's like, why didn't y'all do this uproar in 2019? Because this is exactly what happened. But I guess the video proof is more like vibrant or more serious
Visual.
when it comes
You
to
can
like the
actually see it.
visual. You can see it.
You can see it.
But this happened to Marilyn Moore in 2019. She beat Ganem at the polls, but lost an absentee ballot.
Now, a lot of people want to know. The first time I saw this video footage was when you posted it
And
on your page.
understand that when we got the video from someone or a group that was tired of what has transpired, I didn't rush to put it out. I had to talk with my lawyers. I talked with the state election enforcement committee. I made sure that I went through the proper channels before I had the okay to put it out. It wasn't like I ran and said, okay, got you. Because if anything, for me personally, this is an embarrassing moment for Bridgeport.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Because what happens now is that, it's going to create and make that, again, that stigma that it's the brown and black stealing the election or defrauding the election. And it's a clear violation
Democrats.
of the civil rights of every voter in the city of Bridgeport.
So I guess the question in a lot of people's mind, though, and seeing you post that, is you used to work for Ganem.
Correct.
So I think a lot of people fear that if you were to win, it would just be Ganem 2.0. So what do you say to people who feel that way?
The first thing is I would be accepting a paycheck and not standing here. I have put 20 months into this campaign without a paycheck. I've moved debt to debt to get where I'm at because I believe in Bridgeport. I went to work with Ganem after many people that had credibility with me said, you know what, give a second chance and opportunity. And as human being, you always believe that, you could make a right out of a wrong. And when we went in there, it was to make Bridgeport what it should be. And unfortunately, my vision and his vision were different. And that's with time why we departed. Because I'm consistent, I don't compromise. Whether I work for Finch or Ganem, I don't compromise. And both administrations that I worked for, when it comes to a point that I see they're not doing what we went on the campaign to do, it's no benefit to the city of Bridgeport, only a benefit to select a few people, and I'm not there for that. So that's why I'm standing here running for mayor, because it will never be like Ganem. I'm a hands-on type of person. I know Bridgeport. I feel Bridgeport. I've lived in Bridgeport. I've been a small business owner in Bridgeport. I'm a father in Bridgeport. I went to the public school system here. You could see me in every corner, bodegas, restaurants, wherever you at, you will see me. Unlike many of the people that run the city right now.
Okay, so what small business did you have before?
I had the Subway, I had the Red Rooster, you know, bought a couple of
Oh, the Red
wow. I didn't know that.
The one in the hollow?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
Okay.
The panini sandwiches, you know. They were
So I actually never ate there, but I always see it. But you guys, so one thing that I'm seeing a lot in the comments, what I can see because I'm a little blind, is a lot of people are saying, "What would you do different than Ganem?" They basically don't believe that you are any different because you did work with him.
Well, I think the first thing comes with an opportunity. But if you look at your track record, where I came from or where I'm at, like I said, I grew up in Bridgeport. I'm part of Bridgeport. My kids went to the school system here. I went to the school system here. I'm not part of the administration because I spoke out. And they tried to create this image about me being disgruntled, being pissed off and all that. No. It's about me and how I feel about Bridgeport. We have a location. We have the infrastructure. We have the resources. I know what Bridgeport needs, not only because I worked inside, but I also live the consequences. You cannot have a city that's run by a majority of people who are not here on the nights or weekends. You don't feel my pain. So what I'm going to tell you is that given an opportunity, it will be night and day. First of all, I'll be hands-on. I'll hold accountability. I'll have an administration that will be run by people that live and feel what's going on in Bridgeport. And we will partake in the progress that we have. Since December, when we launched this campaign, it's been grassroots. Many people say, "Oh no, it's not going to happen," and we're still here today because people grasped to my ideas, my vision, grassroots, the funds we raised, and the message that we're talking to the people. It's about quality of education for our kids because I was part of that educational system. It's about the high taxes we're paying. It's about the crimes. It's about that dirty streets while people are making $114,000 to $144,000 a year and not living in Bridgeport and not spending it here.
And not doing anything
So
for
what
us.
I'm going to tell you is that given an opportunity, you will see a Bridgeport that will reflect the people of Bridgeport, and that income will be spent in Bridgeport. And I'm one that's going to include Bridgeport. It'll be an inclusive administration.
And like I said, I do see people in the comments saying who to vote for. I want to let y'all know, like we said in the beginning, we're not telling you who to vote for. We're just trying to give you the information. And so you need to do your due diligence and finding out. I need to do even my due diligence and figure out who I'm going to vote for.
And please visit my website. I got johngomesformayor.com. I have my platform. There's 5 pillars that we talk about when we talk about, what's about my campaign, my vision, from a good government, education, public safety, economic development, things of that. So they'll find it on the website.
I got to, go ahead.
I just wanted to say, and you guys, faithx.com. FaithX has a whole profile dedicated to every candidate that's running right now. So you can go see their bio, what they have done, and everything they stand for, and you make your own choice. Like, you need to do your own research. It's out there. Bridgeport Strong is always sharing information. I'm always going live on the candidates. I don't endorse anyone, but I want you to know who's out there and who's running. So it is your choice to find out what's out there.
And I was just going to say, one of the most important things that we have here in Bridgeport is the power to vote. And for so long, many have been disenfranchised and feel that their decision or their vote does not count. And it counts. And we have to hold people that we put in elected office accountable, whether it's a city council, it's a board of education, the mayor, the state rep. And only can the change happen if they speak up. Because if they don't speak up, we are the one that's going to pay the consequences from everything that's happening. And when they say, "Oh my, it doesn't matter to me," it happens. It matters to you. You're paying that taxes. If you don't rent, you're paying car taxes. Your rent's
Speaking
going
of taxes,
Let me ask.
You got a problem with the taxes here right now.
Not only just the car tax, but if you become mayor, New York people, they don't pay car taxes. What can we do about that? And I'm jealous of that.
Well, it's a very simple process. Other cities have done it. What you do is you hire a vendor who has reader plates, and they go around, they read the plates, and that goes into the database. That database is then compared with the homeowner. By law, you have 6 months to change the plates. If you don't, you'll get fined. The question is, is it based on how much the value of that car is? So that's something that we have to work out. But the problem is, as long as you leave the New Yorkers that come in here and they don't pay tax in New York, they're going to keep using the infrastructure and using our resources, not paying the taxes. That's one of the first things I'm going to do, because we want that revenue to be back in Bridgeport.
I want that job. I'm riding around picking up all the New York places. That's it. I'm paying $600 in taxes.
He's really mad at these New Yorkers.
I'm mad at New York driving. They taking over, man. My whole street is New York now.
Let's talk about the house.
I mean, listen, we welcome.
I want to get rid of our,
but-
like, we pay too many taxes here. I mean, like, other states, I'm really jealous of them. You know, they get away with so much.
All right,
we pay a lot of taxes, and the thing is, paying high taxes but feeling that your child is getting a good education. It's paying high taxes and knowing that your streets are safe, it's clean, no potholes. It's paying high taxes and knowing that you have to go to Seaside. You don't have to pay $20 for a tax you're already paying just to join the leisure activity of a city. So there's a lot of things we need to change to make our city ours.
All of those were things that came up, but before we get to that, Shayna, so do you actually work with Gomes, or?
I don't work with Gomes. I'm not a part of anything with Gomes administration. No shade. I don't work with Gomes at all. I'm for the people. I work for the people. So we are just trying to get the people involved in voting. We have enough registered voters. That's not the problem. The problem is y'all don't show up. It doesn't matter what the person that got caught stuffing the AB ballots in. If at least 10,000 of y'all showed up, it wouldn't matter how much they're cheating by.
Yeah.
Our voices would have spoken. So the fact that we're not showing up to the polls and y'all don't want to show up and vote, that's the issue. So no, I'm not working for Gomes. I don't have a problem with him. He's a nice man. But I work for the people, and I'm telling you guys, if we don't, it doesn't matter how they're cheating. If you want to see change, you got to pull up.
Yeah, you gotta be
And only about 500 people is coming out to vote.
Yeah.
And
And
how many
you know,
people are registered?
About 18,000 registered Democrats.
And 500 people?
No, I think it's actually, I want to say 34 to 45,000 with a possibility of up to 75,000 that could be registered to vote in the city of Bridgeport. And
wow.
per district,
And only 500 is coming out?
Yeah,
Come on, y'all.
That's the...
I think that if you're not voting, I mean, there's a lot more people complaining than I think voted, which is, you know, strange, because if you want the right to complain, you're going to have to get out and vote.
But the thing is...
Why don't y'all vote? Can you tell us in the comments?
Well, the thing is that we tell people vote.
Somebody told me they don't want nobody knocking on their door next year or sending them mail, so that's why they don't vote.
No, because, you know, you have to engage the people. You have to make them part of the solution. Identify the problem. Identify also the solution. Bring them in to be part of the commissionership positions that we have in the city.
I think my city's
be active. Yeah, be active in the Board of Education. Be active in the NRZs that take care of your neighborhood. We have to empower the people to understand that any elected official can only exist with the power of the people, and we have to engage with them. That's what I want to do. I'm not going to change. My cell number is going to remain the same, and you're going to see me in the same neighborhood, same area, where we're going to talk to the people. And my city hall, my doors will be open, and I'll put that 1-800 number, not C-Click-Fix or 211, but a number that'll come directly with me. I'll have a podcast, not on your days.
Oh, you want to take my time?
No, I'll have one Thursdays at 7 o'clock when I'm in. You know.
Right.
No, at
Listen, hold on. Can we be guests?
Of course.
Powerful. That's all we need to know.
So that was actually one of the questions. Someone said, "Are you going to be reachable?" Some people are asking, "What's your cell phone number right now?"
Oh, what's your cell phone? If you about that life, drop the cell phone right now.
I got one question for him. I got one question for you. People asking about what would you do about potholes in the streets?
It's a simple thing. Listen, we have a director that makes up to almost over $144,000. Does not live here. So if you don't live here, how do you drive the street to understand what the potholes are, what neighborhoods the catch basins are being overflooded, or the poles are not working, or the trees are overgrown? The thing is, with me, under my administration, I'm going to put people that are going to live from Bridgeport, are from Bridgeport. So we're going to live the consequences. Same thing that the people of Bridgeport are going to go through, I am going to go through. I'm not going to get, or somebody that works with me at the top executive board is not going to get on the highway and see Bridgeport in the back mirror as they leave. So when I tell you that I will address your issue, when a resident of Bridgeport will either put in a complaint with public facility or to my office, I will make sure it gets done, because I am going to be in that neighborhood to make sure it happens. And the other thing is that everyone needs to hold their city council people accountable. We need to stop electing people just because they're endorsed by a town committee that the majority works for the city. We need to change that. And then we need to hold them accountable. If they're not doing their job within the 2-year term or 4-year term that you give a mayor, get them out. Simple as that.
It does seem like they only fix the potholes around election time.
It seems like they do a lot of stuff, like the new lights, which personally, one is right outside my window, my bedroom window, so I hate it. But I see some of y'all questions in here, and I think he answered
so many
it.
questions that I can't keep up.
I think he answered this one earlier, but if you missed it, a lot of them want to know why you are not cool with.
Are you and
Ganem
Ganem
anymore.
cool, like still friends, or?
I respect everyone, and we just differs on the opinion, the direction where Bridgeport needs to go. It's just that simple. He has his opinion, I have my views. It's not about being cool. It's about you given a responsibility, hold to that responsibility and the duties that that job sets for you to do. You're supposed to be a mayor of all people. Well, be a mayor of all people. If I'm a mayor, I don't need 7 cars while the police officers are in need of a car. I don't need 4 drivers. I don't need to have 10 addresses or 10 home or 10 LLCs while I'm trying to work for the people. So there's a lot of things that we need to be transparent about. And that's what I'm trying to say, is that it's not about being cool. It's about, you are paying me to do the job that needs to be done. So,
and I keep hearing you say it's simple, but if these things are so simple, why are they not being done right now?
Because as an executive, the last person in charge, I could have them done because I have the experience. There's documentation that shows that many things I'm talking about were recommended to get them done. But if you're the last person to say, okay, do it, and you don't authorize as a mayor, it doesn't get done. And I say it's simple because I have the knowledge, the experience, and the understanding of what our municipality and our city resources are and what we have. And I also live the consequences that we'll live in industry to know what we can do. Anybody that tells any one of you the city doesn't have this, that it's not true. The city has, this is almost like $1 billion entity. We have plenty of people, plenty of resources. We just need to understand how we're going to allocate and where we're going to put it and what are the priorities that we establish as a community. But more importantly, we need to make sure that any positions, any department are accountable for what they're being put there to do.
I got a question before Shayna asks.
Yeah.
The after school programs for kids. What are you gonna, if you do become mayor, what can you do to help them? Like Gary Nelson's program.
Right.
Who
So
else?
Lighthouse is separate from the Board of Ed. So
Yeah.
the Board of Ed does not fund. That's a lot of people don't know that. The Board of Ed does not fund our after school program. So Lighthouse is separate through the city of Bridgeport, and it's not together. But I
Okay.
get what you're saying. Like Gary has a whole center
Right.
that needs funding. It has all these buildings and classrooms in it, but he's not getting nobody to come down and say,
To
What
support
can
him.
you
No,
do about that?
yeah, I visited his center right off of Washington Ave. There's across from Luz de Paz.
Yup.
One of the things that we don't have is we have many nonprofits that work in silos. They work individually.
yeah.
My thing is to put them across the table, to identify what they're doing, how they're doing, and what they're doing for their community. There are nonprofits that are taking much of the money they're given to them and put it on the administrative costs, meaning their salaries, and not putting it on the operational side and the service side. So the first thing I want to do is get everyone across base, as many as I can identify, put them around the table, say, what does each one do? What do you need? And then for us to go in and evaluate. We have about, on Lighthouses, I believe, $2.4 million that comes annually into. There has been a process that every year it's given to the same organization. Well, why? How? What have they done differently? What are they doing to stimulate the mind of our kids? How are they tying that with academic achievement? How is it being involved with the Board of Education? How is it being involved with extracurricular activities and things like that? So there's a lot of things we could do. Summer youth employment. We have tons of jobs, but many of these jobs sometimes they give it to kids from outside our city instead of giving to our kids. So there are a lot of things we could do. The things it's about being hands-on and having someone who gives us a damn, who bleeds Bridgeport, who cares about Bridgeport, and who's not there for more political aspiration, but just to do the job that you're elected to do. So we would do a lot for the kids as far as, because I'm one of those kids from, Nanago Park, Columbus School. We understand that some parents don't have certain resources. Costs keep going up as far as after school program. What do you do? How do you cap it? How do you talk with parent association to understand what they're paying? But how do you talk with the teachers to also know what resources they need? I mean, you have a mayor that has never attended a Board of Education meeting. how can that be?
A lot of people don't
You
attend
know,
those meetings, and
so-
a lot of people keep asking here that my friend was just showing me, Lou, that what are your plans for the Bridgeport education system?
The school system.
The school
yes,
system in general.
We
'Cause that's what we care about
Well,
most.
the
We
first-
care about our youth, so what's going
the
on?
first thing is partnership. If you have a Board of Education superintendent that never meets with the mayor or once a year when the budget, it doesn't go anywhere. If you have city council and Board of Education members that meets just during the budget time, there's no progress. You need to continually have a ongoing relationship that looks at what's going on, look at the good, the bad, and then together build a focus as to where we're going to go to make the solution, whether it's academic achievement, whether it's a extracurriculum activity. Listen, go to the hollow, drive around Columbus School. Sometime I was like, this is broken glass, it's dirty. You go to Central High School, the track field is torn up. You go in the back, the locker rooms are all messed up. So how do you expect our kids to aspire to be higher if you treat them at a minimal when you go to our neighborhood cities and towns, and you see how great they have from visitor rooms, locker rooms, and books and extracurriculum activities. So the thing, it's about building a partnership. What I will tell you about education is, my administration, we would not only fund education at a minimum
Why are we
level.
the lowest funding city
Well, that's what I was gonna
in
say.
Bridgeport for years?
Right.
Why are we we're the richest state, but we're the lowest
It's two
funding
things.
school.
The first thing is about having somebody that's from here, your mayor, that's going to go to Hartford and fight for the equal cost sharing that makes sense for Bridgeport. And the other thing is about your partnership with the superintendent. We have a new superintendent. It's about making sure that she knows what you have and what the city has, and how together you can make it work. Because it's not Board of Education City Hall, it's all of us together. And we need to make sure that our kids are inspired, that they have what they need. Too long, you're stigmatized. You have this thing about the, profiling certain kids. We need to change that stigma. This is the largest city in Bridgeport, in the state, and we've never had a minority mayor, and it's been since 1836. And the minority represents minority represents 84% of the population. We have the knowledge, the experience, the know-how, the education. We keep doing the minimal because we leave certain others to gain from our benefit. It's enough. We need to take over the city for us and for our kids and for our future.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Well, so everything that you're saying, a lot of people feel like they've been promised a lot of this in the past.
Right.
And once someone is in office,
they forget.
Oh
no, I hear that all the time when I walk the street. I was like, well, the only thing I could say is that you've given opportunities to those and many other opportunities to the same people that are telling you nothing, telling you the same thing and doing nothing actually, or doing minimal. If you look at the 7 years this administration been in and the 30 years together he's been in, where has Bridgeport progressed? And what I could tell you is, give me one opportunity, it's 4 years. If I screw up, take me out. But I guarantee you give me one opportunity, Bridgeport will transform every sense. It starts with the morality within the work environment in Bridgeport. It's about a good government, and then it talks about economic development, true economic development, which will impact our revenue, our taxes in the right way. No gimmick, no games, but straight up as far as
speaking of economic development, we have a lot more questions left, so I hope you're okay.
It's a lot,
and you guys, I'm trying to touch on every single thing. It's just we can't cover that in the time span that we have. But something that really has bothered me over the past few years is that we see Bridgeport, I feel like, used to be the lead city, one of the lead cities in Connecticut. And the past few years, we've seen New Haven, Hartford, New Britain, these cities get so many resources poured into them, into the residents who live there already. And I feel like in Bridgeport, a lot of these resources are given to outside businesses to come in. So what do you plan to do?
It starts with leadership. If I'm a mayor, I'm in Hartford fighting. I'm talking with the Connecticut Economic Development Office. I'm talking with Advanced Connecticut to look at not only the economic, the resources that are trying to come here, but also the work development that come here. Because what happens is a lot of these businesses or industries try to come to Connecticut, and from Hartford they get pushed to other cities, other towns.
They keep getting turned away.
And what we have to do in Bridgeport is be out there fighting. No. Who's coming? What they need? Let me go to Bridgeport, make it happen, so we could create that infrastructure to make sure that job development is here, that industry comes to Bridgeport.
Well, not just the industry's coming. My question is also too, you know, like I said,
Local
with New
businesses.
Haven, yeah, you could take a look at New Haven and just see over the past few years how they have really poured into their residents who own businesses there. And the arts community.
And
I
they
mean,
being funded as well.
Yeah, they
Wind Down
get
Connecticut,
funding,
all
they
this
get
stuff.
resources,
Yeah.
and they even, you know, some of them have spoken to me about this, that they're just confused as to why Bridgeport doesn't receive the same resources they receive in New Haven and New Britain and Hartford.
Like
we don't get those resources
like
here.
the mom and pop
Well,
shops.
one of the things is that if you look at the grants department in the city of Bridgeport, a lot of these businesses get a lot of funding through various grant opportunity that comes, whether federal, state. City of Bridgeport has 2 grant writers and 1 supervisor. It's the biggest city in the state. One of my goals is to really put that maybe 10 to 12 grant writers, where we'll really look at all opportunities, not only for the small businesses, but also for the, when you talk about arts and entertainment, you talk about more for education. So that's one of the focus. Part of why these other cities get so much is that they invest in the grants opportunity. Aside from, the budgetary aspect that's already put there, but they also invest in the grants opportunity and go out and get it. And when they get it, they spend it where they said they're going to spend it. City of Bridgeport, if you really FOI and ask the City of Bridgeport, how much money have you returned back to the source or the funder, you'll be surprised. Because some of the money, they just don't spend it because there's not allocated properly, or the leadership that's per department where they get these money or don't know what to do with it. So one thing that we have to do is invest in the grants department to go out and get as much resources as we can, and then look at how that could reinforce the infrastructure when you talk about small business owners. We have a small minority business development, but the thing is, how is that really being utilized to its full capacity? How is that being utilized with the Hartford? What are your city, your state reps, your state senate fighting for you to get as a small business owner? There's, I know for a fact there's opportunity. If you employ a certain amount of people within City of Bridgeport, you could get interest loan free for so many years, and the loan is voided after 5-6 years. But how many small business owners know that? Because they're not being pushed. The other thing when you talk about small business owner is, the city often don't publicize enough about opportunities for small businesses to go out and get contracts from the city, and that's what needs to change. We need to put it very openly to let you know, listen, if you have a catering business, City of Bridgeport wants you. Don't go to Shelton and get somebody else to do a luncheon program. Put it in Bridgeport.
Please,
if you have a painting company, I'm not going to contract somebody from outside.
Oh, you talk about the logo. He talk about the logo. So
I'm bringing somebody local. If I have somebody that's doing sidewalk,
For those of you who don't know, Gandam did get a new Bridgeport logo created.
We hated it.
And it actually came from a company in New Haven, South Norwalk. And they were paid a pretty good penny to create this logo. About $20-something thousand.
But let me ask you something. Is that a priority right now?
I wouldn't think so.
So let's prioritize what's right. My logo's fine the way
Shout out
it
to
is
Bridgeport,
until I
'cause,
fix.
Y'all commented, they got that logo out of here.
We start
Y'all was like, we don't like it.
We need to let the people understand that their voice needs to be counted. And what I want to do, what I'm trying to do, what I have been doing through my campaign is to give those that have been silenced a voice to speak. I want to spark that hope. Because I'm that same kid from the Hollow. I'm that same person that had the opportunity to go out, study, come back, and I'm still here. And I want those future kids, when they leave Bridgeport to go to school or college, to come back, because many go and stay away because they said Bridgeport does not have anything to offer. And we need to change that mindset.
Do you have children?
4.
4 children? And
4
they all
girls.
grew up in Bridgeport?
Yeah.
They go to Bridgeport schools?
They go to Bridgeport public schools?
Well, they went mine,
They're older.
Yeah.
They went to
they're
Bridgeport
older.
public schools?
Yeah.
That was a
Thomas
really
Hooker and then Fairchild Wheeler.
that was a really big topic.
Oh, nice.
Hot topic, which we did touch on, and we can't spend too much time on every single topic.
What high school did you attend?
Central High School.
Ah!
I graduated,
Central.
in the top 5%. I received the Florence Bachelor Scholarship.
But was it Central Magnet?
Hey, y'all
No,
two,
Mr.
y'all
Carson.
two
No,
Central, we
Mr.
right here
Car-
Bassett.
Was it Mr.
Yeah,
Carson?
Big
He
Bassett.
asked me to go over there, but I said, nah, I stay with Mr. Shepard.
Us 3 right here is Bassett
all right,
heads.
Bassett.
Yes. We're Bassett.
No. I'm just kidding, y'all. But no, I want to really get into the real stuff because, listen, I'm not going to ask you the fluffy questions. So
Yeah, let's get real.
they also would like to know, recently there have been allegations against you as well of some tampering.
Yeah.
And what do you have to say about
Which
that?
tampering?
And there's been proof that's been put out there. The ballots, the absentee ballots.
What they did is put video of 4 supporters who are mine who went to the ballot box. We're not questioning the ability for a person to vote through the ballot box. It's how it's done properly. And those people that have been identified on my camp as far as supporters, not only do they have the name of who they voted for, they have application number, and when you check the list, those people did vote as absentee through absentee ballot. They were family members, and some even voted for themselves. So we could substantiate any claims that comes forward. As far as, I wouldn't say it's tampering, it's just that they caught someone who, one with my logo voted, and the 4 people that I've identified, we've spoken with them, and they've said exactly what happened. It's been documented, and it's ready with through an affidavit if it's requested and when requested. So for us, it's not about absentee voting. It's about the illegal activity that's done by certain in taking advantage of that privilege.
Do you believe Bridgeport is a corrupt city and that there's other people that's involved that we're probably not gonna?
Well, what we've seen in the video is there's true corruption through a conspiracy. There is a culture that we've seen from inside. When I looked at the evidence that was presented, we've had over 10,000 pages that was given to us on absentee ballots and other forms. And it's amazing to see the forgery, to see the blatant disregard for the law. So if I'm to look at what we see in front of us, those voters that tell me their vote don't count, I have to go back to them and say, yes, it does count, but hopefully through the judicial system, and they'll put a verdict that's correct, so we could restore that faith. Because, as you said, or as you asked, to me right now, the system is corrupt based on.
And it's bigger than just the mayor, right?
I cannot answer, but through the criminal investigation that's going to happen, there'll be a lot of insightful information that will come out as far as who's involved and how.
Okay, I have a question because I see a lot of people talking about it, asking the question, and I seen it when I was walking in the gas station in the newspaper as well. They called you the Hatchet Man. Why did they call you the Hatchet Man?
Yeah, it's rumored that you got a lot of black people fired when you was in. Is that true? When you was in the mayor's office, that you fired a lot of black people?
Well, absolutely not. And that's kind of my fault, because when someone that I know, a district leader in an area, brought that thing up and I left it alone. The simple thing is I hold people accountable. My job is to look at the situation, evaluate, create the resource, and then hold people accountable. What we have to do is change the mindset that government owes you something here in Bridgeport. The majority of the people, or a large amount of people, are being given jobs because of family relationship or political ties. And that's costing us, the taxpayers, money. We want performance. And if I go in and I'm supposed to do my job and I tell you to move A to Z and you don't want to do it because, I know this person, that's not my problem. My problem is...
So you're saying they wasn't doing their job. It wasn't about...
And we have there's a couple people that brought that thing on.
Where did that come from?
Listen,
Somebody being mad?
Labor,
one person?
No, it's a couple people, and it's in labor relations. It's documented. We caught this person that started our rumor stealing time from the city of Bridgeport, getting paid almost 130-something thousand. Bring the kid into your job with a TV in your office when we got in there, babysitting. I'm like, what? That's unacceptable. So, and that's the problem. It's even now when you look at this video that somebody gave to me and I put it out, they're looking at me for the crime I committed instead of looking at the crime that was committed on the surveillance from the city hall to know that something did something wrong. They deviate from the truth and try to spin it without really giving the facts out. Absolutely not.
By the
Absolutely
crime you
not.
committed, you mean like releasing the video?
Yeah, by releasing the video instead of looking at actually what they were doing illegal on the absentee ballot. So absolutely not. They labeled me as the Hatchet Man. That was more a name that came from the media, but my job was to go in from the acting chief administrator office of the city is to look at the operational effectiveness of the city, and my job was to look at what's wrong. I could only I could make recommendations, and that is the mayor to make the final decision, go or no.
Yeah, somebody agreed with you. She said it makes sense. I would do the same, clean house.
Yeah.
Another person said, yeah, they was trying to hook people up and it was against the rules, so they had to go. So a lot of people are agreeing with you.
Listen, we need to make the city work. We have a lot of resources. We have, I'm telling you, I feel what Bridgeport's about, and I know I've been inside. And I keep repeating that because that's the only way. You need someone that's going to come in government and make that government work for us. You want to work in City Hall, and it's like, hello, welcome, Mr. So-and-so. And now, like, what you want? No, I'm paying your salary. Let's be efficient. Let's be effective, and let's make this city work for us.
Can you tell people what was your role? Like, do y'all exactly know what John did? Like,
well,
can you tell them what your role was?
when I came in under this administration, I worked as the acting chief administrator officer. By the way, they never gave me the full chief administrator officer, unlike the people they're appointing now, because I'm one of those that when you're wrong, I'll tell you. I don't say yes, because I went in there on my own credential. I went on my education credential, my academic, my work experience. So I didn't owe you anything. I worked for the position I got.
What decisions did you make every day?
No, I mean, the thing is really to look at the efficiency. The city of Bridgeport has 19 divisions and 41 subdivisions. It's to understand how effective they're being. I could tell you how long, if you look at a toter, your garbage toter, how long it'll take to flip into the garbage can, into the truck. I could tell you how many routes you have to pick up garbage, how many recycling. I could tell you the difference between the cost when you burn garbage versus picking up recycling. I could tell you how much it'll cost to train a police officer. I could tell you how much a police officer car costs. I could tell you all the
How much does it cost? Police officer car?
Well, it depends. You could buy one.
Well, so what I just heard, she asked you what decisions did you make on a daily basis. What I heard you say was you basically fired people.
No,
like, what was your job?
I help people accountable. Firing ultimately has to do with labor relations, because understand, you have 12 unions in the city. What you do is you just don't walk in and fire someone. Unless you're appointed by the mayor, the majority of the city is based on unions. And what you got to do is you got to document, and you got to show a process to show. I mean, there's a verbal, there's a written, and then ultimately a termination through a hearing and so forth. So you just don't walk in and fire people. That's absurd.
It's just like any other
title, but they don't know what you do. Like the
They don't know,
they don't know what that is.
So
like, what was
they
your job?
Pretty much my thing was looking at the city and looking at what works, what doesn't work, and then making recommendations.
If it worked, did you like elevate things? Did you like, if something worked, what did you have?
For example, if you looked at let's say recruitment, new police officers, or you look at public facility, how effective they were being. You look at overtime. There's different things that you look at, and you kind of break down the numbers and look at the budget. Is the budget real, not? And then what makes sense for you to do? Do you make it different? Do you make the same? And you put it in writing and you pass it forward. There's certain decisions that, obviously in my position I could have made at the time, but there's others that you can't make because you got to go through certain process as far as how you go.
Speaking of overtime, a lot of people wanted to know what you would do regarding our police department. I think over the past few years, we've had a lot of things going on within the police department as well.
Going to other cities.
Our police chief getting arrested, our communications office.
Now, if you become the mayor, what would you do different?
Well, the first thing is I will walk into the roll call. This mayor has never attended the roll call, meaning the 6 a.m. to 4, the 4 to 12. You don't know who's working. So that's the first thing. You need to empower those patrol there on the street to know that, it has to be a mutual relationship where they got to take care of your community and you got their back. And the other thing is you got to put a budget that's real. This mayor right now, under this budget, they reduced the manning from 450 to 286, reducing the overall manpower for the size of the city, which is unrealistic. The only reason they did that is to make a budget seem to be real, balanced, which is not. So, we have to work with the police union to look at the benefits and the cost, because some of these police officers are leaving because other cities are giving them higher pay, less work, and benefits are better. So you need to be comparable to some degree to other cities in town. But you also have to, aside from that, a lot of officers like to come in and work here because they like the environment. But you got to engage them. You got to make sure that, there's some sense of culture diversity as far as training. You got to make sure that they know the community they're working at. And the higher up needs to be accountable. You can't just put people because of, again, who they know or how long they've been there. there's a lot of baggage within the police department that really needs to be open and talked about across from city. It has to be the mayor and the chief have to have a good relationship. There has to be accountability. You have, for example, right now, if you ask a captain, lieutenant, many will not give you 10 names of a business in their streets. My thing is, I want each captain to come in when we have meeting on a weekly basis or so forth, to give me names of 5 or 10 businesses they've met, they talked with, to understand and build a relationship with them, so we could have that really community involvement. You know, right now the police officers are undermanning by 137 something officers.
Wow.
We have officers that have retired that you could bring back. You could bring back on a part-time basis to do non-emergency things like traffic or towing of cars or things like that could take away from the patrol to really take care of the priority one that's happening. So there's different things you could do. It's just a matter of creativity, relationship, and really partnership between the police. Not only the police, you got the fire department, you got the 911 calling center, and you have the other 42 divisions across the city. It's about a partnership, and you need to sit down with them. You need to reach and touch them and not send the middleman to go do something that you as a mayor could do.
So you mentioned cultural diversity, something that I'm seeing a lot. I don't know your entire history. I'm not going to lie and act like I know it. But I'm seeing a lot of people stating that you've had issues with mostly black people. And you fired a lot of black people. But my question before you get to
that was the question she asked.
But
remember?
Okay, so my question is, you are Cape Verdean. What do you consider yourself? Are you...
I'm from West Coast of Africa. My mom...
That's what I asked you when I first met you.
Cape Verde, first of all, was discovered because there were slaves coming into America that stayed in Cape Verde, those that were that couldn't make it to the U.S., so they dump them there. Cape Verde is really a melting pot, because you have from the green-eyed, blonde hair that stayed in the city to those that escaped in the mountains. Our food is corn. We speak through music. That's our communication, Cape Verde. Black, me being black, those that say that are those that are saying it because they're, number one, they're looking for, they know when I go into the office, their cushion is going to be gone because they have nothing but suck the hell out of the city as far as money and so forth, and I'm not going to play that. And if you look at some of those that make those reference, we got to look at who they are and what they're about. I'm very proud of who I am. I'm very proud of my heritage. I'm very proud of my Cape Verdean heritage. And, you know, some of my brothers and sisters are from Omega Psi Phi fraternity, which is...
Wait, you were a fraternity?
Q Psi Phi.
You was in a fraternity?
Q Psi Phi until the day I die. Omega
Really?
Psi Phi.
Wait, y'all. So some of the stuff y'all saying is not adding up. I just want to say that. But
yeah.
So you identify as a black man, as an African American? Can you say that?
Yes,
Can you say it?
I am black, but look...
Can you say identify?
Same as me. Same as me. Look.
Him and Lou related.
You know,
Look, so I don't want to skip this because I've seen it so many times. And you guys, I just want you to understand that we're trying to get to everything.
Yes.
We just can't. But they want to know, what will you do about more resources for mental health?
Mental health.
well, I'm not an expert in that field. But what I could tell you is that I will surround myself with people that know about that field. I'll be a vehicle to getting the resources once they identify to me what the problems are. Because I'm not going to sit here and identify things that I'm not an expert on. My thing is to put people around me that are experts in those fields, and that's one of them.
Would you hire them in the police, on a police force? Mental health?
There's a program already that's supposed to be there, but it's not being executed to the fullest. So we need to make sure that, you know, there's calls that go in and how the relationship is that when that call happens. We cannot just take grant money and say now we're putting a mental, a department to handle mental issues, but yet without the credentials, without knowing what the issues are and what are the other nonprofits that are working with the same issue in the city. And that's when I talk about, because if I'm going to hire somebody to talk about mental health issues, I want to bring the experts in the field, those nonprofit organizations that have been in the city, to tell me what are they seeing, where are the problems, what's it related to? Is it drugs? Is it mental, is it physical abuse? Is it sexual abuse? Is it domestic violence? What is it that's happening in Bridgeport? And look at the data, and then together we could progressively start putting a plan in place that makes sense for Bridgeport. But I'm not going to tell you this is the no, because I'm not an expert in that field.
He sound like, you know, a lot of people saying they call him Hatchet Man, but he sound like a boss that's just about his business.
Listen, I'm a
Like,
taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer in the city. I care about Bridgeport. I bleed
You just don't want nobody slacking. That's it. That's what it sounds like to me.
Listen, you cannot have people come in the city and just take from us and give us nothing in return. And when you ask them what are they doing, oh, none of your business. What? You're here to do a job. You're being paid by the residents of Bridgeport to do a job.
Was there white people that you fired as well?
No, there was an array.
Okay.
See, the thing is, I didn't go and fire people. What you got to look is you got to look at the city as a whole. And as you're trying to put it together, there's people that are being impacted, whether Blight, Spanish, whatever race. I don't know. But as you put the plan together.
You just saw a name and saw what they weren't doing and got them out of here.
No, what you do is you look at the department.
Right.
And say, what's this department doing and how much is it cost and how is it being compared to this department? Do they have the same synergy? Do you put them together and then look down down as far as what needs to be? See, the thing what you got to understand about the city, within the unions, you can't just not fire somebody, because if they're in the union, that means somebody's here, somebody here. There's a trickle down effect, meaning if somebody has 12 years in and they have the same title as this person, they don't get fired. They just get down, and somebody else gets bumped out that's been there for a shorter time. So you can't say you're targeting, you're firing a specific type or race of people. It's impossible.
Are you a woman supporter? I'm sorry. I also heard that. Like, do you support women? Do you feel like you did enough to support women while you was in office?
Let me tell you something. I was raised by 3 women, and I had 4 daughters. And I think that speaks for itself.
All 4 of your kids are daughters?
Four
Oh, wow.
daughters. Yeah.
I think this is a legitimate question. Shout out to Christopher Cannon. He asks, how do you think that you can be a good mayor for Bridgeport if you've already been let go from 2 administrations?
That's exactly the point. I've been let go because I don't compromise.
Were you fired or did you quit? You were.
I quit, but they say they fired me to make it seem like they were in charge. But the problem is I'm here because of that. I don't compromise, and those are, I carry that very. I didn't go in there to do a job based on salary or based on a paycheck that a lot of people do. I wanted to do what I felt was right for the city. And when we fell out of tone, it's like, listen, we need to move on. Because understand, this is not a private entity. This is a job that you're elected by the people. The people ultimately have the authority to do what's fair and right for the city of government.
Well, I just want to respond to some of the comments, because a lot of you are saying he got fired. Okay, but a lot of you, these same people are saying that what's going on in Bridgeport right now does not work. So if he did get fired from an administration, he got fired from an administration that you yourself are saying is not working. So I don't want to hold that. I've been fired from a job. Listen,
man, WB Mason said they fired me and I quit.
What John is saying is that, and not sticking up for John, but he's saying he didn't like what they was doing. He was trying to move the right way. They didn't like that, so they got him out of here. So he's saying he has the experience. He knows what's up. He's got to do different. He wants y'all to give him a chance, kind of what you're saying.
And if what we have currently, I'm not telling you to vote for anybody, but what I'm saying is if we don't have, if what's going on right now currently is not working, something has to change. But I do want to talk about this because you spoke about city council representatives, right?
Right.
Wait, you spoke. Those are
our city council members.
Yeah, citywide.
Yeah,
citywide. You have 10 districts, and there's 2 per district, so there's 20 of them.
And we're the largest, because Bridgeport is so huge. New Haven, other places, New Haven, Stanford, other places, they have about 10 people making choices. We have about 20, and we need a majority to vote on things. So that's why our city council is just a hot ghetto mess. Because they're arguing at them. It's a mess.
Now that you mentioned that was actually my question. So that's my question. One thing that I, as a Bridgeport resident, I can say that I've been very embarrassed about the way that council members have been expressing themselves on social media. And I understand that we live in a world of social media at the moment. But if I have a 9-to-5 job with a big company, I can't just go online acting a crazy fool. What I post online can be held against me, and I can, have to answer to that. Are there no type of repercussions for the way that city council members act on social media and express themselves? Because I think you can get your point across by still being professional, and I'm not seeing that a lot.
That's because the person that's in charge, starting with the mayor, does not care. He wants this division. He wants us to fight.
It's bad. Like, I went up to talk about there was a councilwoman who got caught. I won't say her name because
Yeah, no name.
there was a councilwoman who got caught on camera, got caught on camera going through somebody's house. She said she had permission, whatever, it was in the news around the same time just came out. And
she got caught going through somebody's home?
Yeah, like going through their mail, but she said she had permission to go there. Okay. I don't know, I'm just saying what was in the news. I went there to talk about that because they was bringing up what this woman got caught doing, but they wasn't bringing up that. When I went to speak up for the community, I got called a bitch by her. And there was no, if people are scared to go up and speak up at these meetings, like, people have wrote me and said, Shayna, we would like to come and support you, but they're scared that they're going to get, antagonized, or they're going to get threatened, or, what would you do about that? Because that has to change, John.
The first thing you got to do is you cannot have city council people that work for the city and have family that work for the city. How are you going to vote on a budget that's fair to the people of Bridgeport, but knowing that your family member depends on that paycheck? That cannot be. Under my administration, city employees will not work for the city of Bridgeport. I mean, city employees will not be elected to office, and they will not.
Wait, what?
They will not be, city council cannot work for the city of Bridgeport, because what's happening is that you have many city council that either work for the Board of Education or work for the city, and they have their family members that also work for the city of Bridgeport. So how are you going to cut a budget on a department that doesn't make sense, knowing that your sister, daughter, spouse may be impacted? You're not. So you cannot serve two masters. And we need to bring clarity to that. Under my administration, that will not be unacceptable. The other thing I will tell you, I'll be very straight and forward and front with anyone that's acting out of content within the role and responsibility. The problem is we have leadership that are coward. They're not saying what needs to be said, and they want to maintain this division among our people.
There's somebody on trial right now, in a murder trial right now on city council. So it's just, trying to get back in office. So there is there has to be
wait, what?
Yeah. So there has to be somebody that says this is not okay. And I'm not saying nobody's innocent or guilty. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying if there's those kind of things happening, when I go to other places, and I'm very involved, Hartford, New Haven, they laugh at us.
Yeah.
They laugh at our city like, Shayna, when you gonna come over here? They laugh at us like we're a joke.
No, I was gonna say that, as a resident, and I don't have anything against anyone personally. I don't know anyone personally, but it is quite embarrassing when our own representatives are carrying on social media in a very unprofessional manner.
But that's we, the people, that have to act and say, listen, you're acting like this, we're gonna vote you out. And we as a community.
But how can we vote them out? How can we make that change now?
Well, first of all, we need people to run for city council. We need people to. Right now, there's over 41 positions that this mayor has on commissionership around the city that's vacant or expired. With me, I would put our people in those positions. I want to invigorate the people of Bridgeport to run for Board of Ed, for city council, for the NRZs, whatever position, so we could be involved, we could be more boisterous. Because what has happened, there's a culture of Bridgeport that a small group are elected official, and then they get their family on town committee, give them jobs, and they keep voting and endorsing the same people in. We need to change that. Many people who say John's did, no, I am very plain, I'm very direct, I'm about Bridgeport. Those that call me the hatchet man or call me disgruntled, no, it's because I speak the truth and I go in and I hold them accountable. They don't like that because they feel that once they have a job, the job is owed to them instead of them owing the job. And that's the culture I'm trying to change. We need to make Bridgeport accountable. We need to make it transparent, and we need to make it for us, because the majority of the people that are running the city are not from here. They don't represent the brown and black of Bridgeport. And those brown and black that represent Bridgeport, they're eating crumbs while they're letting the white man eat the bread.
Oh, okay.
And that's part of our problem.
All right,
Like outsiders, basically.
Pretty much.
All right. So I know you guys have way more questions, you guys, and I know you've probably answered them on various of your platforms. We have a game that we want to play with you. But before we get to that game, let them know where they can go to find out more information on what you will do for Bridgeport if you are elected mayor.
JohnGomesForMayor.com. We have John Gomes for Mayor on Facebook, Twitter, on Instagram. You know, we're located at 2196 East Main Street. That's my headquarters. Stop in. We have a phone number on my website along with an email, info@johngomesformayor.com. Send your questions, your ideas, and my platforms that are my ideas that are on my website. They're an introduction to begin a process of discussion with you, to let you know what I'm thinking about. It's a tool that you could add to, that we could move, we could fix, we could delete, what makes sense for all of us when we talk about Bridgeport.
Yes.
The town hall tomorrow.
Somebody
Town
got
hall tomorrow.
Just a quick question.
Reed's building.
One more question before we get to that.
They're asking about what would you do if you was a mayor? What would you do to help the homeless people?
Well, unfortunately, you know, it's an epidemic that we see not only across the nation but also in Bridgeport. I've worked with a couple of nonprofits that have been going around Alex that been going around feeding some of the homeless.
Yeah,
we need to.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, no. What we have to do is, again, when I talk about these nonprofits, there are a lot of great nonprofit organizations around this city. We need to come and look at, you know, where are the homelessness? What's happening? What's impacting that? How is that happening? Is it because of, again, the different, personal issues, mental issues? Is it job related? And then how do we look at how do we train them going forward? And then what are the resources that we could bring into the city to make that happen? Part of it is affordability. It's housing. It's cost of living, that we don't have a sector in Bridgeport to sustain that.
That fixed rent cap.
Yeah.
So, you know, what I would say is that, again,
The rent is outrageous, but that's
it's
not.
getting high. It's getting higher and higher. But the thing with that is that we need to talk with those professionals that are in that field, so they could take me even deeper into what they see on a daily basis. So we could talk. We have a lot of grants opportunity that comes from the city, through the city, and more out there that we could go after and look at how do we give more resources out there with these nonprofits to make sure we have more for those that we see that are less fortunate.
And a lot of you, like I said, I know you have more questions. We can't possibly answer them all here. He gave you his address, y'all. So if you had questions in here, I'm going to need you to pull up to that address. Okay? But you said, what town hall meeting?
He has a town hall tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 6 o'clock, Reed's building.
Look at there. You can ask him yourself.
Can anybody go to that?
Yes.
So it's public.
It's open, yeah.
6 o'clock.
That's right.
All right.
And you know, they can always see me everywhere. And any message they leave on social media or on email is directed to me quickly if they need a direct response. And I'm accessible.
He's outside.
People see me everywhere. I mean, we bump into each other.
Yeah, he's outside.
He's outside, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a game we want to play. It wouldn't be Park Car Combos if we didn't do a little something different. And you're actually the first person that we're gonna play this game with, right? What's it called?
Park Car Combos.
Excited.
Pick and choose.
No, it's called Pick a Side.
Pick a side.
Pick a side.
I like that.
Pick a side.
Park Car
pick a
Combos,
side.
pick a side. So we're gonna have a little fun, y'all. I know it's been stressful, but let's have some fun. All right, let's start out. So Drake or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I'm a whole fan.
I'm gonna save the next one for last because that's mine. Michael Jordan or LeBron?
Michael Jordan.
Oh,
Chicago
look
Bulls
at
going
that.
way back.
All right. Latin rice or Chinese rice?
Depends how it's cooked.
First of all, wait, because wait.
Latin rice or Chinese rice? Latin rice for the win.
No, but listen, you got. Are you putting like pork fried rice? And
that's what I'm saying. And on top of that,
about,
Latin rice.
Lou
wrote that. Lou wrote that. You guys, there's no such thing as Latin rice.
Are you talking about like
it's Puerto Rican rice, Dominican. Yeah,
I agree with John because I've tasted some rice where it was like bland, and then I taste the rice right here on Greenfield, and it's perfect.
Oh,
you know what? You're right. I should have switched it up. All
right, we got two.
Hold on. Now, you still got to choose though.
Oh, you still got to choose.
No, I think I think the Latin. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Latin rice. Okay,
Because
okay.
I'll eat some. I'll add some sofrito and adobo with that. You know, we'll be all right.
You make Latin rice.
Yeah.
Oh, he can cook,
Some
y'all.
sofrito,
Okay.
put some sofrito in there.
Look
With some
at that.
mole,
You got the right
No,
caldero?
sofrito is
You got a
habichuela.
caldero in your house? You don't got one. You
No,
don't got
no,
one,
no,
y'all.
no.
Oh, man, so that you ain't
All
making
right.
that race.
Somebody said he got my vote. He picked Jay-Z.
All right, y'all. Sexy red or ice spice?
Bread.
Red. All right, now.
He got my vote.
Wait, you know who they are? I didn't even think you would know who they are.
You know who
Red.
they
Look at that.
All right.
Look at that.
Now look, this
I didn't think you would know who they are.
this question will decide my vote.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Oh.
Oh.
Nicki Minaj.
Oh!
I got.
She voted
I'm
for
kidding.
you.
I'm kidding. It's not that easy, but no, but that was fun. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
I'm so excited to
and
be on
thank
here.
you, and thank you for answering the real questions. You know, we really appreciate you
Here's
guys.
my gift.
Oh,
Wow.
he only brought one for Lou.
Wait,
Oh, he
Lou
lost
gets
one.
We talked a little bit
Yeah,
about
we gotta
it.
share
like,
this.
you know.
We gotta share this. I'll take a puff. You take a
I'm
puff.
not smoking after Lou. I don't know where that got for
Hey,
you.
come on, don't do that.
It's a stogie. It's a cohiba. Yeah, I'm a
It's a what?
Cohiba.
I'm a
He's a
This going in my
cigar
trophy
smoker.
case right here,
I'm a
man.
cigar
Speaking
guy.
of, you know what? Can we touch on this since he bought a cigar? Can we touch on this real quick? Because
Yeah.
I want you to tell if you know anything about this. So, in the nightlife, you guys, I don't know if you've seen what's going on, but they're quite upset that hookahs are not allowed.
It's a Connecticut law.
And
though.
it's a Connecticut law. It's not just a Connecticut law. This is a law in Texas, in Georgia. Hookah is part of the what's it called? Tobacco laws. Like it falls under tobacco law, so it's not a separate thing, you guys. But I don't know if you've seen what's going on with that, but they're quite upset that you guys are not allowing them to smoke their hookah. I mean the administration right now.
But it's not Bridgeport. It's a
Connecticut law.
Yeah, so that's a state law. I have nothing to do with it.
I'm a cigar guy.
So he's basically telling you put the hookahs down.
Would you fight to help change that law?
I have to look into it, honestly. I really haven't really looked at the whole.
That would be
hookah.
fighting the tobacco laws,
Yeah,
basically.
I haven't really looked.
I don't even know how.
Do you
to
smoke
go about
hookah?
No, I'm more of a cigar guy.
I like that. Okay.
As long as the temperature is 74, so it's good, you know.
All right. I see some of y'all still asking questions. You guys, you came in late probably.
Yeah. We're gonna have to watch it over. We will
Watch
have
the
it on
replay. You can go to his website that he gave you. You can stop by his address. And thank you to Shayna as well. Bridgeport Strong. She's out here doing a lot for the youth, you guys. So whenever you see her outside, give her your thanks, okay?
Shout out to Gary Nelson as well, man.
Love you, Gary.
Yes. You said you've been over to his.
Yeah, I've been,
Yep, he went over and visited.
by the way, I schooled him on one-on-one.
Nice.
No.
All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for coming out for real.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I feel privileged to be in the front seat.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you.
it's over. Lou has to hop back now.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Your time in the
appreciate
front
the
seat's
gift.
over.
And after election, I plan to be on the same seat to talk about what we're going to do.
All right. We will accept that.
We're gonna attend this podcast as well.
We will.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having
November
this
7th,
podcast.
John
What y'all
Gomes.
doing?
November 7th. You heard him.
7th, y'all.
Better vote.
Yes.
Your voice is
Go
your
vote.
vote.
Thank you, boo.
Love you always.
Love you.
Thank you for hopping in the back seat. Let me sit back here.
Earl gets to come out from the trunk.
Her stuff. All of your stuff.
Oh, her keys. Oh, that's your keys. Okay, we got you.
November 7th, y'all. We saw y'all in these comments, so on November 7th, y'all better be at the polls.
Damn, he just gave me a cigar, man. Cohibo. Cohibo. This is nice right here.
He got one Lou over.
Yeah,
y'all.
this is going in my trophy right here. This is going in the trophy right here, man. This is going in the trophy, man. I love when we extend the time. I can't
Me
lie.
too.
Yeah, what y'all think?
I like that.
I love when we extend the time, man. Look.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Look, I love it though. Somebody said don't smoke that shit. I'm smoking this, man. It's going right there.
You go really find out why they call him the hatchet man.
Yo, listen, man, we appreciate y'all so much for sharing this, for commenting, for even tuning in to us. You know, yeah, we ain't get a lot of stars today because we ain't asked for a lot of stars and nothing like that. But, you know, if you want to send stars, you can send stars to us.
Thank you so much for tuning in, because I feel like when we do these more serious topics, you know, people don't really be too interested. But y'all showed out today. You know?
Y'all definitely showed out today. Don't forget to click the link right here on the bottom. It's right to our YouTube. This video will be up on our YouTube page. It will be up on our Facebook page as well. So if you didn't watch it, you can watch it from the beginning. Don't forget to share this. And I'm tired and hungry. My stomach is back there growling though. I can't lie.
Hungry.
I went to the gym and went crazy today, so I'm beat. I'm beat. I gotta go get a protein shake. Somebody said go get a bundle from McDonald's. Come on, man. Look, we got a lot of people saying John Gomes for mayor in there now. Look at that. Okay.
Look at that.
Look at
I know
that,
a little
man.
bit
Great
about it
segment.
now. Stop judging.
Yo, listen, man. They love you, Eka. They love you. I told Eka she got the perfect interview voice. I told her that.
That's our Angela Yee right here.
Yes, perfect. So when we get big, just remember, oh look, they send the stars already.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Melissa.
Melissa, man. Thank you for the stars, Melissa.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Melissa.
Thank you. We appreciate everybody.
What we about to eat, Earl, for real? Earl picked me up, so it's up to him. We got what we getting to eat?
Damn, I got like $2 in my car. Shit, man. Damn, look, there's mad people in there saying John Gomes for mayor right now.
Oh,
damn.
Okay.
That's big right there, man. Thank you to Melissa for the stars, man.
They want us to get Ganem up here.
Look, Benny Fernandez, look at that.
I thought you tried to get Ganem.
Actually, we gonna try.
We'll try to get Ganem up here for you guys.
Yeah, somebody inbox us, you know.
If you could help us make that happen, hit up Blue and you know.
Shout out to Ernie Brown too, man. He been hitting me up and stuff. Yo, shout out to Mac P. Shout out to Mac P for the stars, man. 100 stars, man. Yo, don't forget, keep sending the stars. Yo, Joe Grits, man. John Gomes gonna take out the trash. 100% John. Yo, you crazy, man. This was a good show, y'all. He confessed where the damn news at. Yo, y'all stupid. Yo, it's mad people in here saying, yo, John Gomes, man, look at that, man.
He got some voters.
Jennifer, hey Jen Cuevas, she said get Lamont Daniels up there.
Okay,
Listen, we're open, you know.
Yeah. We're gonna have him call in because we're actually booked up like crazy.
Oh, we are, yeah.
We booked up crazy.
We can't do an extra day, no? Maybe.
I mean, we maybe
we could finagle that.
Yeah, we could finagle that. We could finagle that. But listen, they called him Hatchet Man, and you know he just a boss to me, man.
I thought that scared me.
They were saying Hatchet Man and stuff like that.
People just got fired.
I was like, what you talking about, Hatchet Man?
Yeah, man. Listen, I had a boss just like that.
That's
literally,
like some mob stuff.
I had a boss where he was just firing and stuff. Thank you, Salu Ramos, for the 99 stars, man. Thank you for the stars. We appreciate it.
Shout out to Liz. She says she's watching from Texas, but she's from Bridgeport, so Bridgeport for life.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you for watching from Texas, man. Oh, man, I appreciate this from him right here.
Thank you, Terry Ramos. Thank you. I saw that.
She does have, Terry Ramos said that. He said she does have a great voice for interviewing and beautiful, too. It sounds like he's trying to bag you.
Yo, up.
Terry.
I'm not good.
Nigga, jump in at the end.
You single? Is you single?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Hey, you fucking up.
Yo.
Inbox her.
Yo. Oh, my God. She don't know if she's single. I feel sorry for the dude you talking to, man. I feel sorry for the
Ladies,
dude you
y'all
talking
know how
to.
that happens. We don't know sometimes.
Woo! That is crazy, yo. Yo, Theodore, man, thank you for the stars, man.
Liz said Eka G for mayor.
Oh, my goodness.
I would paint the entire Bridgeport pink.
If you was the mayor, what you would do?
Paint the entire
Oh,
Bridgeport
my
pink.
God, man. So you happy he picked Nicki Minaj, huh?
Yeah, he knew. I think he knew. He was
he picked Sexy Red, man.
That's surprising right there. That's Sexy Red.
Oh, man. He picked Sexy Red. He cooking back for the front seat. What? I don't get it. What Melissa and Marie talking about?
Either.
Yo, yeah, thank y'all, man. Listen, this is. I mean, I want to end it, but I don't want to end it.
I know, it was so much fun, right?
Yeah, like
wait, we did have one topic left that we didn't get.
What was the other
Which
topic?
one was that?
Y'all want to do another topic?
We got one more. We need somebody to call in at least.
Y'all want to have
Y'all wanna
somebody call
call
in?
in?
One person.
One person call in.
Y'all want to call in?
What's the topic?
Yeah, because we haven't had a call in like the whole. We had one last week.
Yeah, we didn't have a call in. We had two. Right?
Oh, we did?
We had two call ins last week. So listen, what's the topic y'all want to have us call have them call in on, Earl?
You said something.
Should we continue the Jada situation? Or should we?
Oh no, actually y'all could call in
Nah,
and
they was not for it. They was like, we don't want to talk about Jada.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Listen, I just posted the number right there. You can actually call in right now.
Y'all ever forgot?
Hold on, Earl. Yo, y'all can call in right now
Yeah.
and tell us, man, what you think. You know, is y'all actually gonna vote for him and stuff? Call in right now. The lines is open right now.
Call in right now. All your grievances. Give
Right
them to
now,
us. please.
please. Don't call in and troll neither, man. Please. Don't do that. I don't like, don't do the trolling, man.
So
Please.
y'all voting, right? November 7th.
I'm voting.
Yeah.
You want to know? what's
We're
crazy?
going together?
We all could go
We can all
together.
go together.
I never voted. I never voted. I never voted. But his people actually came to my crib and they registered. They helped me register to vote because, you know, now I'm a civilian and stuff, like, you know. So.
Oh, Tori Lewis reminded us of the topic we were talking about. Did we forget who we had sex with? Because we didn't get to finish that.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. You know, I definitely had, as a woman, like, listen, I know that probably sounds crazy, but I definitely have forgotten. But I mean, like, I feel like once you reach a certain age, like, stuff starts to get a little fuzzy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Listen,
That's a fact,
after
man.
10 years,
Listen, the lines is open. Shout out to Victor Diaz, man, for tuning in, though, man. Yo, Barry, call in. Barry, since you always got so much to say, man.
You always in the
Call in.
comments. We trash the number.
Yeah,
told you
call
to go
in.
home, but
Call
call
in,
in.
Barry. Call in, Roger. Call in right now,
Yeah, y'all
Barry.
have so much to say.
I want to
Now,
ask him a question, too. Barry, call. Yo, somebody tag Barry, yo. Tag Barry right now. Tag Barry right now and have Barry call in.
So Lang Lily said, how would you know if you forgot, if you don't remember? Because, like, literally one time I, like, wrote out the people that I had sex with. No lie.
Oh,
And
my
then when I
goodness.
went back to the list, I was like, nah, something is missing. So that's how I remembered. But, you know, that's just me.
Oh, man.
Have you ever done that, Earl? You wrote a list down?
Yeah, nah, y'all women is
I
crazy
mean,
for that. Nah, Barry trying to act like he's asleep now. I want him to call in. I really want him. Actually, you know what? You know what? Damn, this ain't even my phone, man. This ain't my phone. I forgot. I can't even call him.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't call him.
Somebody call Barry.
Somebody call Barry and tell Barry come on here.
Messenger.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get it.
Blow up his messenger inbox.
Before we end the show, we just want to talk to Barry real quick.
Right
We want to talk to Barry.
Hold on.
Somebody
Don't worry,
call
I got
Barry
his ass
right now.
Here we go.
Where you go?
Oh, he
that's
calling?
him? He calling? You got his
Earl
number?
calling him.
Facebook Messenger.
Hold on.
Thank you, Christopher. And
Yo, Chris, good luck,
your
Chris,
questions
man.
were awesome.
Yo, Barry. Hold on, Barry. Hold on.
Yeah, what you taking this?
Yo, Barry.
Yo.
I want to know.
Yo.
I want to know why you trolling so much, man.
No, I wasn't. Yo, everybody else is making jokes, so I make jokes too. But I was being serious about the other shit, though.
What you was being serious about?
I'm trying to help the black people that I be seeing getting denied and shit, you know?
Nigga, I ain't never seen you help no black people, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? You ain't never helped no black people, nigga.
Oh my God.
Hello?
You ain't never helped no black people, nigga. What you talking about?
You crazy.
Nigga, every time I came to your job, nigga, you ain't never give me nothing to eat, nigga.
You lying.
Nigga, you made me charge you. You paid me. Nigga, I paid you $140, nigga, for motherfucking shrimp rolls, nigga. You talking about, nigga? You talking about helping black people, nigga? You ain't never helped no black people, nigga.
Am I black?
Nigga, yeah, you black, nigga, but you ain't never helped no black people.
He really want that
Hey, yo.
egg, bro.
Yo, are you black, Lou?
Duh, nigga.
You the same color as me.
Barry, how much I paid you, bro? How much I paid you?
Huh?
How much I paid you, nigga, for shrimp rolls, nigga, 3 of them?
Man, you crazy.
No, nigga, no, bro. No, bruh. Yo, dog. I paid you $145 for 3 shrimp rolls.
No, nigga, you know how much they cost? 25 each.
Nigga, 25. That's how much is that though?
money at?
How much the money go then? Nigga, you ain't for the black people, nigga. What you talking about, man?
45, nigga.
Nah, nigga, I'm weighing that shit, man. You ain't for the black people, nigga.
Like, yo, listen.
Where
You
does
know me,
Barry
nigga.
work?
You know me. Hell, you know me.
Nah, bro. Nigga talking about it's $45, but charge me $145. $25 each, whatever. That's $75 right there. Where the rest of the money go then?
Stop playing. You had the kids stuff. Come on.
Nah, man, I don't hear that shit. Yeah, you gave me 3 shrimp rolls, bro.
Yo, the computer don't lie. I ain't do nothing. That ain't my job. That ain't my business.
Nah, man. You talking about you for the black people, nigga. You don't even help black people, nigga.
Everybody know I was the hookup. I was the plug.
You the plug, but you ain't help me.
You ain't plug him.
You ain't help me, though. You out there helping the white folks. You talking about you for the black people in the comments and stuff
Hey,
like
man,
that.
If I put me on blast, they might be listening.
He knew he wasn't tipping.
This must have been when Lou was bigger. You were bigger, and you
No,
Nah, he wasn't bigger.
I wasn't
He
bigger.
was trying to lose weight.
I wasn't bigger. Nigga
Nah,
talking
I
about the
said
computer
that. I
don't
said he
lie.
wasn't bigger.
Nah, man. And why you DMing girls all the time, man? Why you always doing that?
I can't hear you.
All right, man.
Oh, you know
All right.
what?
Now nigga can't hear me now, man.
No.
Nah, nigga. Nigga double charge me and shit, and then gonna tell me he can't hear me and shit like
You want
that.
your money back, man?
Nah,
You
nigga.
rich.
I want my money back, nigga. I want my money back, nigga. Pull
You
up
rich?
tomorrow. I don't give a fuck how much money I got in. Pull up tomorrow and give me my $145 back.
Yeah.
and bring the shrimp roll.
Yeah, nigga. Bring the shrimp roll, nigga. You crazy. Up in there trolling and shit all
I
the
don't work
time,
here no
man.
more, yo.
Oh, yeah, all right. Okay. Yo, Barry, have a good night, Barry.
I took a vacation.
Yeah, have a good night, Barry.
Good
Have a
night.
good night, bro. Have a
And
good night, man.
loosen up a little, Barry. You
Yeah, have a
little
good night.
tense.
You in there trolling in the comments. Have a good night. Have my money tomorrow, man.
Listen, yo.
Have my money tomorrow, man. Nah, man. You ain't got. So you gonna hang somebody? Nah, man. I'm hanging up, man.
I didn't hang nobody.
Yeah, have a good night, nigga. Have a good night.
Hey, yo, but
Yo.
Hang up on that nigga, man. Nigga crazy.
Y'all are
Yo.
Nigga is crazy,
Calm
man.
down. We gonna get you some shrimp rolls.
Yeah, nah. We gonna end the night though, man. I'm hungry. I'm going to give me a chicken sandwich.
That's what
yo.
he's hangry right now.
I'm going, yo, man. Listen, yo, thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Thank you guys. Next week, who do we have next
We
week?
got, do we got Joe Grits next
Joe
week?
Grits and Reem the Dream
Oh,
next
yeah.
week. Yes.
Reem is what?
Reem
Bartender.
is a bartender. She's a dancer.
And she's a dancer.
She has an OnlyFans, I believe. So she's gonna give us the inside on that.
Oh,
y'all
man.
ready for this
Yo,
spice
I
next
need to know. Is Joe Grits? Never mind, ask him next week. I ask him next week. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Thank you
Hey,
guys.
Yo.
you already know.
We see y'all next week,
Yeah,
man.
it is.
Make sure y'all tune in next week. Don't forget to share it, like this. Follow our YouTube.
Yes,
The link is
please.
right there. Subscribe to our YouTube,
And
man.
follow my page, follow Earl's page, follow Lou if you're not following him.
Exactly. I added both of them, and I added John Gomes, and I added Shayna Taylor as well. Follow everybody in the comments right there and stuff. And thank y'all for tuning in, man. I'm Lou McLean.
I'm Eka G.
Rogers.
Let's go. Have a good night.